I used to work as a 911 operator in a relatively large metro area. One night, at around 3 a.m. or so, I received a call from an elderly woman who said she wasn't feeling well. Naturally, as per my training, I tried to gather more information about what was wrong. Was she having chest pains, trouble breathing, headache? Is she diabetic, etc.? She gave me her address and phone number, also telling me that she was by herself. But the front door was unlocked so the paramedics could come in. I logged the call as general illness and continued gathering more details as I dispatched the paramedics. Something strange started to occur shortly after that. No matter what else I asked her, all she would say is, "I just don't feel good. Can you send someone to help me?" After a few minutes of her repeating this to me over and over again, she said, "I'm just going to put the phone down for a minute. I need to go to the bathroom." I tried to get her to stay on the line with me. I told her she can do whatever she needs to do, but I'd like to be able to stay in contact in case there was other problems. There was a brief pause before she said, "I'm just going to put the phone down. I'll only be a minute." And that was it. I stayed on the line and asked for her every so often, but I received no reply. A few moments of silence passed before the medical dispatch arrived on the scene and radioed into me. So I disconnected the call and didn't think much about it. I informed the EMTs that the caller said her front door is unlocked and that she was in the bathroom. A couple more minutes of silence occurred before one of the EMTs called over the radio with a weird tone, saying,
"Dispatch, how exactly did you receive this phone call?"
I told them that the call was received from the elderly lady's home phone approximately 8 minutes ago. The EMT didn't respond over the radio, but instead called the dispatch desk from his cell phone, which usually only happens when something weird is going on, and they don't want it broadcasted since everyone can listen on the radios. On the phone, he asked me, "Are you sure this wasn't a third-party call from a family member or something?" I replied, "Negative. The caller advised she wasn't feeling good and said no one else was home. So to the best of my knowledge, the caller was the patient. Did you make contact?" He went quiet for a moment before speaking again. "Yeah. She was in the bathroom like you said. But she's probably been dead for about 12 hours now. Cold to the touch. Completely pale. Rigor mortis already setting in. We're gonna need a deputy to come out here." Shortly after, I pulled the tapes of the radio and phone calls and checked the timestamps, address, phone number, and went over everything multiple times to see if I maybe had missed something. I called the EMTs back after they had finished checking the scene to see if they had any more information. But they were just as weirded out as I was. The phone was still sitting untouched in the living room, and the elderly woman had died in the bathroom, long before the call had ever been made.